So we are on the way to the pyramids of Giza. We just have to get out of the compound. Is a school, and I think we are, it's 7:19. I don't know what time they get into the school, so at least it's not that crowded yet. Spare you the boring parts. So we are heading to the pyramids of Giza, and that will be via Wahat Road. I thought let me show you the drive in the Seagull so you can appreciate a little bit how it handles and how it drives, and also you can check how does it look next to the pyramids of Giza. I need to have coffee first. I'm going to stop at the gas station, and it's always fun to get into a gas station because they know it's electric, and they are perplexed. They don't know what am I getting in to do. Actually going for the coffee shops there. So let's go and perplex the people. Everybody's parking because they want to have breakfast just like me. Let me go for the other parking. KFC is not yet open, but we'll use the parking. Got my coffee after long queues, going back to the car. So back on the road to the pyramids of Giza. Now I did not consult with Google. I think I know the way, so let's see if there are any surprises. I haven't been there for like years. So this is the Oasis Road, the Al-Wahat Road, which means the Oasis, because the road on the other side goes all the way to the oasis in the Western Desert. Now you get to see the circus that is called the Egyptian traffic. And especially this is the time. It's 15 minutes to 8 almost. So this is really the time people go to work. It's part of the peak time. So if you ever come here, you know what to expect in terms of traffic. Well, one advice is do not drive here. There are so many unwritten rules that will actually dictate how you behave, and newbies don't know these unwritten rules, so they might get themselves into trouble. I love winter sun. It's sunny, and I think the weather is great. It's probably 17 degrees. The maximum today is going to be 22, so if we go by midday, it's going to be 22, the maximum. Which with the sun is probably going to feel more like 24, but it's still within the comfort zone. Okay, so we go all the way to the end of Al Wahat Road, or the Oasis Road. To the right, what you are going to see now is a huge residential development, and this is done by the government to settle the people who are relocated from hazardous informal areas. I don't think it has people yet. It's not completed entirely. So people who have their houses expropriated or moved because the place cannot take them, or it's hazardous for their lives, they are going to be relocated to this place.
So now I need to take the exits to the Fayoum Road.
One thing I like about this car, it's maneuverability. It's really easy to move around quickly, and of course, being an electric car, it gives you some quick response. Sun is great. I would love to have a sunroof here. It's too bad this car doesn't come with a sunroof. Also, you are going to see the Grand Egyptian Museum, which is about to be opened. It has it had been opened soft. It has soft opening. They do have speed bumps here because apparently there has been many accidents. At least I conclude. I don't know. They do have speed limit. They do have speed cameras, but still, people keep speeding. So they thought that the only way to bring people's speed down is to just put speed bumps. And it's becoming more and more a common practice, which doesn't make sense to me because these are highways. but it's probably the only solution. So we can still see the pyramids. They are to our right. I don't know if they appear in the camera or not. I haven't been to the pyramids for the last few years. I think I was there in 2017. I had some friends who were visiting from abroad, from South Africa, and I took them to the pyramids. So that's the next experience that I have. Yeah, so here I'm going to the pyramids, and you can see they have a bridge. The bridge that you see, I think, is intended to be a pedestrian bridge from the Grand Museum, the new Grand Museum. You can't see the Grand Museum, it's to my left. And the idea is to have people walk or go in golf carts to the pyramids. That's what I think. And what you see, the construction in front of me is Line 4 Cairo Metro. They have a huge station here, I think. But I thought they were more advanced than this. They still have works. Maybe these are the auxiliary electromechanical things, because I thought they finished the underground station. It's probably the electromechanical works. So here we go to the pyramids. One more sip of coffee before turning right to the pyramids. Guy came from the right to the left. Yeah, now you can see the beauty of the majestic pyramids. Switch off the camera maybe. To your right, you are going to see the historical Minhaus Oberoi Hotel. Many dignitaries stayed in this hotel. I think during World War II, World War I, it was made a hospital, and World War II, I think Winston Churchill came here. I'm not sure. Let me not just. But I know that dignitaries usually stay here. Shoot. This bomb. I'm not sure which way should I go. Anna? Oh my God. The cobblestones are not made for these small cars, but I know my Seagull is going to prevail. Let's hope it doesn't lose its suspension. Oh my God, that's that thing that I bought that holds the mobile is not that good. Park and go and pay for the car and for the let me these parkings are made for buses, not for cars. So let's see if there is a problem in here. I'm going to stop the recording and continue later on. The tickets. Now let's make a round first around the pyramids. As you can see, the majestic pyramids here. And you have tours with tour guides explaining. When I was young, I used to come here and park my car. It used to be open. There were no tickets or anything. You just drive around, and I was even parking my car next to the pyramids themselves. You have carts. I have to ensure that I don't hit anybody or anything. I can now drive all the way. But oh, I hope I'm not wrong way. No. Yeah, there are cars behind me. So this car is a two-way. This road is a two-way road. Yeah, they have improved the area. It's cleaner and I think more organized. I used to park my car next to the pyramid, but that was in the 80s. No longer. That's no longer an option, which is good. I don't think I should have done that in the first place, but at the time I wasn't aware. So this is that was the big pyramid. Now we are getting into the middle pyramid. The first one was Cheops pyramid. This one, I don't know the English name for it. I don't remember it. And I believe there is an extravagant restaurant here somewhere. I think maybe that's the building we can see to the right in front. It's so nice. The road is not that smooth, but it's okay. This is concrete pavement, not asphalt pavement. Okay. Yeah, probably that's the restaurant, and it's you have to book it in advance, I think. I'm not sure. That's what I heard. It doesn't look crowded. I don't see anybody, but maybe it's because it's too early. Maybe they don't open that early. People are paragliding. You can paraglide here. I don't know how much it costs though. Old 504 Peugeot used to be a very popular car in Egypt, the estate version. It's probably a place for maybe some souvenir shops, or I don't know. But that's the new company that is responsible for developing the pyramids area, King Menkaura. Oh, it's probably like a rest place where you can have some minor snacks or something. I have 256 kilometers range, so I don't have any range anxiety here. Besides, being electrical, I don't have any guilt feeling, because I know I'm not polluting the area. I've never been this far in, even when I was younger. And they have sidewalks in stone now. Yeah, they use the area stone actually. Trying to be more, maybe obtain a LEED certificate for the pyramids. Oh, they have even categorized bins. Yeah, they're doing a good job developing the pyramids. I'm going to drive all the way. Let's see what's the end of it. Well, if there was breakfast here, I shouldn't have had breakfast on the road. I shouldn't have had that croissant. Maybe I should have breakfast lounge, pyramids lounge. Not sure what does that entail actually. It's probably bazaars or something. You can see at the foot of the hill, you can see the housing. I'm not sure 5,000 years people were supposed to live close to the pyramids. These were probably sacred areas where only dignitaries can come. Probably, I don't know. في حاجة هنا؟ أنا بستكشف.
هنا الآخر بس اللي بيخش كده بيروح المطعم ولازم يبقى حاجز.
أوه مفيش، ما أقدرش أروح المطعم إلا لو كنت حاجز. ها؟ خسارة. خدت كرواسون النهاردة فمش هقدر أفطر.
براحتك لو عايز تروح ممكن، بس هو مش ما بيبداش غير الساعة 9. لو عايز الساعة 9
لا 9 أفطر إيه؟ أنا بفطر الساعة 6. شكرا.
9 أقل حاجة. 9 تروح تلاقيهم لسه ما.
شكرا جزيلا. So apparently there is a restaurant here, but you shouldn't be getting in unless you have a reservation. In addition, they only start at 9. I think 9 is too late for breakfast, but that's just me. It's probably more for lunch and dinner, not for breakfast. Serenity here is amazing. You can actually listen to your thoughts here. It's so quiet. So I'm heading back. I'm going to go closer to the big Cheops pyramid. And let's see, I need to take some photos for the car with the pyramids. Not sure why he's speeding. You can see the 3 pyramids in one frame. And then you have all these small pyramids. I think over time, in the Middle Ages, they used some of the stones of the small pyramids for some of the buildings, like the monumental buildings in the Middle Ages. Now we are approaching the let me park here and have a photo. So now I'm holding the camera myself, the phone myself, and just to give you a different look. Now the car is beeping because I don't have my seatbelt on. Maybe I should park and have my seatbelt on, or maybe I'll just leave the car to steer itself. And let me put it in the handle. So now we are going back to the pyramids themselves. Oh, La Durée, that is, but apparently the King Khufu Center. Khufu is the local name of Cheops. This is the Great Pyramid in the picture now, in the frame. Oh my god, this frame is amazing. I need to take a photo here. So I had some photos. You'll probably see them on the cover of this video. Going to have a photo session with the Great Pyramid. The Great Pyramid, Cheops Pyramid, which is just ahead of us. To your right you have the Middle Pyramid. Left is the Big Pyramid, the Great Pyramid. And then you have, to my left, there are so many attempts to build pyramids, but probably the contractors went bankrupt before completing these small pyramids. There was probably a rule: you cannot make a pyramid larger than the previous one. I'm completely speculating here, but that's the only reason why you would have the Great Pyramid then smaller and smaller and smaller. Oh, that there is a question here. Yeah, I guess these are WCs. I'm not sure. It just came to my mind is that I'm drinking coffee. I'll probably need to go to the bathroom. Not sure. I think there used to be one on the other side. I'm not sure if it's still there or not. Let's park and let's make that on. Oh, this guy or this lady went on the pavement with her car. I'm not sure if that's the right way to do or what. One thing I can say with confidence is that I applaud the efforts to clean the area and make it much more organized. Not sure if I'm allowed to park here. Just try to steal a photo while parking next to the pyramid. Going to Sphinx. sure if I can take a photo with Sphinx. Oh. You see, that's the beauty of the Seagull. I can now make a complete turn. I think I can make it in one take, but I won't risk it. It's too bad I cannot take a frame that includes Sphinx. No, maybe I can do that here. I'm not sure if it's proper or not, but anyway, let's see. Let me do like this. I'll leave the car here and then take Sphinx with it.